Boy, we are all hungry, aren't we? All right. Many of us may not know that colon cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States, but it really doesn't have to be. Early detection is key to this, and it can cut your risk dramatically. And that's why during March, Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, it is so important to really understand the facts. Joining us live, our colorectal surgeon, Dr. Bartus from the Hospital of Central Connecticut, and patient Lisa Papandrea. It's great to have you both with us.
Great to be here.
Dr. Bartus, why are people so afraid of undergoing a colonoscopy?
I think there's a couple of things. I think they don't understand what it involves and what the prep is like and why we do it. So most of the time I remind them about colon cancer being one of the more common causes of death. Colonoscopy is there to try to prevent colon cancer. We take out the polyps and hopefully eliminate your risk of getting colon cancer. And then educating them about what the prep is and that the actual procedure doesn't hurt. You're asleep for it. It's comfortable. Lisa can attest to that. It's definitely better than the polar bear swim.
Yes, exactly. But people don't understand, though, is that prep time. That's what I think a lot of people are concerned about. Did you have any problems with the prep time, Lisa?
No, absolutely not. It started in the afternoon, and by bedtime, everything was done. No pain, no problems. Slept and got up the next day, and it was easy.
And what were you given to get your body ready for it? What did you have to consume?
This particular prep were 2 bottles of the mag citrate and a few tablets of the bisocodyl, which sort of starts the whole motion going, and by the evening you're done.
Dr. Bartus, that's the part people are really concerned about. I mean, they hear horror stories that, your body doesn't react quite positively to something like that. So this is a much milder way of going through it?
It's a pretty gentle prep, and you do go to the bathroom frequently the day before, but it's important that you do that so that when we do the colonoscopy, we can see everything on the inner lining and take the polyps out.
Do most doctors offer this type of prep or not?
Yeah.
They do? Okay, very good.
Certainly.
Polyps take a long time to grow, and this is why this is the kind of cancer that can easily be prevented. Explain that.
So polyps, over time, some of them will turn into cancer, and with the colonoscopy, we remove the polyps. The important thing is that most people have no symptoms with polyps, so a lot of people say, I don't want to have a colonoscopy, I'm not having any troubles, but 30% of people at the age of 50 will have a polyp, and they have no symptoms with that. So we remove the polyps, and it's the one test that can actually eliminate your risk of getting colon cancer.
And we're showing video right now of what you're actually looking at when you go through a colonoscopy.
So this highlights why it's important to take that whole prep so that the inner lining of your colon is nice and clean, and we can see everything on the inside to be able to take the polyps out and do our job.
Lisa, you went through this. Did they find anything?
No, I'm very grateful and lucky that they didn't find anything. I mean, I have a history of diverticulosis, which isn't anything acute going on, but it was...
Were you worried?
Always a little concerned, because it happens, and you're asymptomatic most of the time, so I was grateful that everything worked out okay.
Cancer run in your family?
My mom had a liver cancer, but my in-laws both had colon cancer, and my mother-in-law subsequently died from that. So it was important to me to set a good example for my husband, who's not too thrilled about it. And so it was important.
Very good. And on Saturday, I understand you offer a program.
Yes, so a lot of people have difficulty missing work to come and have a colonoscopy. So we've started offering colonoscopies on Saturday at Hospital of Central Connecticut, and it makes it easier for people to fit it into their schedule.
How do you sign up for that?
You can go directly online and you fill out an information sheet, and then the anesthesiologist who will be with you reviews everything and makes sure that you don't need to come in earlier if there's any other issues to discuss.
Let's go over exactly who should be getting a colonoscopy, Dr. Bartus.
Everybody over the age of 50, and then anybody who has any troubles related to change in bowel habits, rectal bleeding, abdominal pain that's otherwise not explained, and family history.
Very good. Dr. Bartus, Lisa, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
A lot of people learned a lot from you. Thank you both for being here. CT Style reporter Megan Yost is going to tell you now what you need to do to register.
If you'd like to learn more about Saturday colonoscopy screenings at the Hospital of Central Connecticut, call 1-855-HHC-HERE or visit the Hospital of Central Connecticut's website. Just type in thocc.org/SAT colonoscopy.